Welcome, dear listeners, to a moment of spiritual guidance and inspiration. Today, we explore the messages from God that encourage us to trust in Him, even when it feels like His timing may be different from our own. In times of doubt and uncertainty, the Bible offers us verses and wisdom that remind us of God's faithfulness and His perfect plan for our lives. The Bible is filled with messages from God, urging us to trust Him wholeheartedly. In Psalm 9:10, we are reminded that those who know your name trust in you, for you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. These words assure us that God is always by our side, never abandoning those who place their trust in Him. Throughout the Bible, we see many examples of individuals who put their trust in God's timing and were rewarded abundantly. Abraham, for instance, was promised a son in his old age, and despite the seemingly impossible circumstances, he believed and trusted in God's faithfulness. In Genesis 21, 1-2, we read, "Now the Lord was gracious to Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did for Sarah what he had promised. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the very time God had promised him." Such stories remind us that God's timing is perfect, even when we may not understand it. In Ecclesiastes 3:11, we are reminded that He has made everything beautiful in its time. Just as a painting is brought to life through the careful strokes of an artist, God is intricately designing our lives, aligning everything according to His divine plan. When we face challenges and struggles, it is natural to desire immediate answers and resolutions. However, God calls us to trust in Him and His timing. As we read in Isaiah 55:8-9, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." Let us find strength in these messages from God and embrace His timing. In Jeremiah 29:11, we are assured of His plan for us. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." When we trust in God and His timing, we open ourselves to His guidance and experience the peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:6-7 reminds us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Thank you for joining us on this journey of faith and trust in God's timing. May these messages from God and the wisdom of the Scriptures strengthen your resolve to lean on Him and His perfect plan. Share your favorite verses or how trusting in God's timing has impacted your life in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting content. May your trust in Him bring abundant blessings and fulfillment.